Told by the Rachael, the founder of the mystical Hasidic movement, which explains how each person has a unique spark, a unique flame inside. And when two people find each other, their sparks unite, and they come together to create a magnificent flame that reaches straight up to the heavens. A marriage does not just create a partnership, it brings together two households and creates a family. For parents, seeing their children find a loving partner fulfills the greatest hope that they could have. In honor of the uniting of the Hyman and Nolan families, I would now like to ask more mothers to please come forward to light the unity candle. So please stand behind the table here. And as you each light a flame, the flame represents each of your families. Okay, now Rachael and Kyle, you come forward. And using each of the candles, please light the third. We have all come here today to celebrate the love and relationship of Rachael Hyman and Kyle Nolan. Can get a little bit closer before, right? So now I look even shorter, right? And to be witnessed as they commit their lives together in marriage. Special moments are made even more special in the presence of friends and family. Some of you have traveled a great distance to be here, including members of Kyle's family who are here from my home state of Colorado. Thank you, everyone, for joining this happy occasion. We would also like to take a moment to remember with love those who are no longer with us, but are always with us in our hearts. And these include Rachel's father, Erwin Hyman. Love. What a small word we use for an idea that is so vast and so powerful. How can the enormity of love be conveyed in the tiny container of such a small, single syllable? Love is a desire older than civilization, with roots spreading deep into mystery. The human heart is like a living museum. In each of its galleries, no matter how narrow or dimly lit, preserved for eternity are our moments of loving and being loved. Rachel and Kyle, you begin your lives together under this beautiful chuppah, the wedding canopy, which is a symbol of your home, your family, and the sheltering presence of your love. As you come together today, take a moment to look deep into each other's eyes. You are gazing into your past, into your present, and now into your future, all at the same moment. In a world filled with tempest and catastrophe, you are standing together and saying, whatever comes to pass, we will face it together. In recognition of this important occasion, Rachel's cousin, Kelly Barnett, would like to offer a traditional Buddhist prayer called, I call to you, a blessing for the journey. Kelly, I have a mic.
Let us vow to bear witness to the wholeness of life, realizing the completeness of each and everything. Embracing our differences, I shall know myself as you, and you as myself. May we serve each other for all our days, here, there, and everywhere. Let us vow to open ourselves to the abundance of life, freely giving and receiving. I shall care for you, for the trees and stars, as treasures of my very own. May we be grateful for all our days, here, there, and everywhere. Let us remember, and let us vow to remember that all that appears will disappear. In the midst of our uncertainty, I shall sow love. Here, now, I call to you. Let us together live the great peace that we are. May we give no fear for all our days, here, there, and everywhere.
In many world religions, wine is used to symbolize the holiness of a particular time. It is both dry and sweet, representing the struggles you will face in the future as well as the joys. Rachel and Kyle, as you share the first cup of wine, so may you share all things from this day forward with love and understanding. May life's joys be heightened and its bitterness made more sweet. Baruch atah Elohim ruach haolam borei pri hagafen. Blessed is the source of life, the creation of the fruit of the vine, which awakens us to the blessings of marriage. For those of you who may not know, I wanted to share a few highlights of Kyle and Rachel's love story. The couple met in April 2013 when Kyle was planning to move to Philadelphia from Denver. He responded to an ad for a room vacancy in the house that Rachel shared with friends. They interviewed Kyle by Skype, and he seemed nice enough, through a computer screen at least. He and Rachel started dating a few months later. What first attracted Rachel to Kyle was how even-keeled and light-hearted he was. We laugh all the time together, and he even laughs at my jokes, Rachel said. He is extremely smart about dealing with people, math-related things, and pretty much everything. I always wanted to have a family, but never thought much about it or dwelled on it. But after I got to know Kyle, I knew he was the person to have a happy and loving family with. When Rachel and Kyle began sharing a house, they instantly became friends. As Kyle explained, Rachel was the first person to greet my mom and me and gave us a very warm welcome after our long road trip. In the first months that followed, her outgoing personality and kindness were impossible to ignore. Trust, communication, and spontaneity were all traits that I didn't even know existed in a person until I was able to watch them grow between us. And they absolutely made me fall in love with her. What Rachel fell in love with was Kyle's patience and how he dealt with all things, both good and bad. I love that he is kind and genuine. I knew he would love me unconditionally and that I would do the same for him, she told me. One of the more memorable adventures in their life together was when Rachael went to Guatemala to volunteer at a pediatric rehab facility. Kyle had never been out of the country before, but he readily agreed to visit. I was so happy to see him when he arrived, Rachael explained. The family I was staying with had trouble pronouncing Kyle, so I tried to explain to them that it sounded like Cayo, which means he fell. We ended up calling him Carlos, and I nicknamed him Angel Alto, or Tall Angel. The couple so fell in love with the country and with the rehab center that they have chosen to honor the Jewish wedding tradition of donating money to the facility in honor of their marriage. Rachael and Kyle, you are blazing a new trail into the wild unknowns of the future. Be it career changes, health challenges, or the greatest challenge of all, parenthood, you will have your share of hardship. But nurtured by the love you have shown, the attention and kindness that you have grown between you, you will reach places in your own individual lives that you would have never reached on your own. We have all come here today to be witness as you make a promise together to each other that you intend to last a lifetime. To symbolically accept the love and support of everyone here, your friends and family, we invite you to share from a second cup of wine. Historically, two rituals legally bind a Jewish wedding. The first is the signing of the ketubah, the marriage contract. So at this time, I would like to invite your two witnesses to please come forward, and we will sign the ketubah over here. Oh, okay. So you are now half married, so you can clap. The second legally binding tradition of marriage is the exchange of an object of value. Will the ring bearer please present the rings? With these rings, you give to each other your promise that from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May each other's hearts be your shelter, and each other's arms be your home. May you walk together through all things. May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are. May you always see your innocence in each other's eyes. May you feel gratitude for each other and the spirit of love that unites you. May you feel honored to call each other husband and wife. The couple has elected to share vows that they have written. So Kyle, please place the ring on Rachael's finger and then share what you have written.
I, Kyle, take you, Rachael, to be my wife. I promise you my unwavering support, kindness, and trust. I promise to always encourage your goals, passions, travels, and Spanish speaking. As we begin the next stage in our life, I will always act in our best interests, and I promise to believe in you, the person you will become, and the couple we will be together.
Now, Rachael, please place your ring on Kyle's finger and share what you have written.
I, Rachael, take you, Kyle, to be my husband. I promise to be your caring, patient, and faithful partner as we share our lives together. I promise to support you in both difficult and happy times. I promise to take a moment every day to be thankful for our lives together. As we now officially become a family, I promise to love you for all of our days.
As you start this new journey in life together, I want to leave you with a blessing that dates back more than 2,000 years to the time of the Second Temple. It is the blessing that the Kohanim, the high priests of Jerusalem, would offer to the people on the holiest of days. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May you be blessed and protected. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yehunecha. May the light of creation shine favor upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you experience kindness and be granted peace. Since both of you have acted out of love and intention, acting in accordance with these rites and ceremonies, it is my deepest joy and honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. Famous Jewish wedding tradition is the smashing of a glass. We break the glass to remember that even in moments of joy, we live in a world that is still broken. Following the glass breaking, Rachel and Kyle will spend their first 2 minutes together alone as a married couple, so please don't run after them. Feel free to retire to the reception area. There's drinks awaiting for you, and they will be joining you shortly. So Kyle will now break the glass, and when you hear it breaking, please join me in shouting Mazal Tov or congratulations. Good luck, this feels substantial.
All right, let's see what's happening.
Okay.
Guys, let's let the branding bottle party come out here. I don't know.
We always said
Yes. We did. Yeah.